All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Paulson, and today we're still going to be going over our unit using a coordinate plane and graphing on a coordinate plane. Today we're going to be going over reflections. I apologize, I couldn't make it to class today. I had a family emergency I had to attend to. So I'm going to give a brief little introduction on how to reflect over the x-axis and the y-axis. So quick little review here on what we have learned before. So coordinate plane here, the horizontal is the x-axis and the vertical is the y-axis. Now, remember when we place the points on the coordinate plane, we go x-axis first and then y-axis second. Another quick reminder here too, there are 4 quadrants in a coordinate plane. Quadrant 1 is right here, and both x and y are positive. In quadrant 2, it goes counterclockwise, the quadrants do. So in quadrant 2, x is negative and y is positive. In quadrant 3, both x and y are negative. And here in quadrant 4, x is positive and y is negative. So, you're going to ask why reflections are important on here. It's the size and shape, they both stay the same. And orientation and position change. So that is a reflection there. So basically, a reflection is mirrored over the x-axis or the y-axis, either two. So, for the first one, we're going to be reflecting over the x-axis. And I will zoom in to show the points here in a second. So on the very first one, we're going to put it over, we're going to start, just make a triangle here, okay? And we're going to start at 1, 1 on the very first one. So remember, we go over 1, up 1. And that's point A. For point B, we're going to put 3, 1. So remember, we go 1, 2, 3, up 1. And point C, we're going to go 1, 4 for the points. Don't forget to label. That's the most important part too. So we're going to go over 1 and then go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is C, okay? I'll connect the dots for you there. And we're going to reflect over the x-axis here, okay? So, for A prime, it is going to be 1, negative 1. B prime is going to be 3, negative 1. And C prime is going to be 1, negative 4. Remember, 1. Connect the dots. And we have our solution right there. I'll zoom in for you guys. My apologies, it's a little hard to see from behind there. Kind of makes sense there. Okay, good deal. So now we're going to reflect over the y-axis. Now it is very similar to the x-axis, except we're going to reflect it this way this time. So, for reflecting over the y-axis here, the points that we're going to start at, we're going to start with the same points here, disregard over the x-axis here. So we have 1, 1, once again for A. We have 3, 1 again for B. And C, we have 1, 4. So how to reflect over the y-axis is the same way as we reflected over the x-axis, okay? So for reflecting over the y, we have our A prime is negative 1, 1. So remember, we go over 1 on the x-axis and up 1 on the y. For B, for B prime, we go negative 3, 1. So we go over 3 again on the x-axis. You go 1, 2, 3. And we go up 1 on the y-axis. That's B prime. Don't forget to label. And for C prime, it is negative 1, 4. So remember, we go over 1 on the x-axis to the left. And then we go up 4 on the y-axis. So 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is C prime. Connect the dots for the triangle. And there's your solution. I'll zoom in for you guys. So over the y-axis, we have that there. That's C prime, B prime, and A prime. And over here, remember, it is over the x-axis. So reflections, like I said, are just a mirror of what and where it is supposed to be. Like I said, I apologize. I couldn't make it today. Had an important family emergency. I left the notes, or I left some notes for the sub. If you guys have any more questions, I left some pretty detailed notes on there. So hopefully the substitute will be able to answer those questions. I will be back as soon as possible to go over this lesson again. This is just a brief introduction to what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.